Hello there, I'm Rhino GT4, and welcome to Let's Play NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup for the Xbox. Developed by EA Tiburon, published by EA Sports, and released in August of 2004. Here's NASCAR 2005. This is my new, I'm going to be doing a weekend LP. So why am I uploading the first segment on Friday? Because there isn't going to be much happening in this first segment, so instead, just upload this on Friday, get the actual segments on the weekend. So hey, anyways, let us start a new game, and we're sent right into a loading screen and into what is going to be our prologue race. And a cutscene that I'm going to talk over because there's no actual dialogue. So, we're just chilling down the road one night in our Dodge Viper at stoplight. Got a NASCAR magazine with Ryan Newman on the cover. When who would pull up beside us in another Dodge Viper, but Ryan Newman, oh! So we have that little double take moment. It's like, holy shit, that's Ryan Newman. And he challenges us to a street race. So this is a very unique way to start off a NASCAR game, is to have a street race involving Dodge Vipers. This isn't NASCAR, but you get your UI here. And this prologue race is very easy because, well, the game defaults to having all the assists on your car, including automatic transmission, so literally all you have to do is hold the right trigger and steer the car. You don't even have to, like, brake or let off the gas. The game will do that for you. So, this is a very, very easy prologue race, and you pretty much have to try to lose this, as you see. Just driving away from Newman here in our Viper. Yeah, this game starts with a Viper. All I can say about that is, Viper. Clearly this is my favorite NASCAR game ever, right? Because it starts off with driving Vipers, right? No. I still like Dirt to Daytona more, but this is still a cool game. And there we go. We win the one-lap street race against Ryan Newman.
Some race. You're quite the driver. I don't know if you've ever considered a racing career, but I might just have an offer you can't pass up. I'll have my agent give you a call. See you around.
So yeah, there we go. So that will lead into the beginning of the fight to the top mode. What's that? Well, we'll get into that in a moment. For now, let's exit to the main menu. And picking our favorite driver here for first off. So this is pretty much just, for the main menu background, as well as having the model of the driver posing to the right of the screen. You can choose from any of the Cup drivers that are active this year or that are in this game, and we also choose from the late Dale Earnhardt, which I'm going to be choosing for a reason. I'll get into that reason in a moment, but for now, there's a lot of features about this game that I would like to go through, but instead of that, there's this nifty little video here voiced by Bill Weber that's going to list off all the features instead. So take it away, Bill.
New year, new game, new name. Welcome to NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, presented by EA Sports. With a new year comes a new challenge, as EA Sports asks you to work your way up through the ranks and fight all the way to the top of NASCAR's premier series as you chase the NASCAR Nextel Cup. So let's get you up to speed with all the new features in this year's game. Ever wished you could race a truck or an open-wheel race car? What about some of America's finest production cars? Well, EA Sports is going to grant your wish. In NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, you'll be able to drive in 4 of NASCAR's most competitive series: the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Series, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the NASCAR Busch Series, and America's premier racing series, the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. In addition to all those exciting new series, this year we're giving you the keys to some real American muscle. This year you'll be racing cars such as Ford GTs and Dodge Vipers on everything from tricky road courses to some of NASCAR's most historic tracks. Ready for a fight to the top? If the answer is yes, then this brand new game mode is just for you. In this feature, you'll get to live the life of an up-and-coming driver with aspirations to reach superstardom in the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Don't think we're going to start you off in the Cup Series right away, though. It's going to be a tough climb up the NASCAR ladder, and you'll have to prove your worth in the lower series first, starting with the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Series. Chalk up a few impressive races, and you might just get offered a testing session for a new contract and a new ride in a higher series. Don't like the idea of not being able to run the whole show? Hey, no problem. If you earn enough money, you can start your own team and control everything from merchandise prices to training for your crew. Remember, if you want to move through the ranks quickly, the name of the game is prestige. The chase for the Cup used to just be a term thrown around in the garage to describe a Nextel Cup team's run to the championship. Well, in NASCAR 2005, chasing the Cup isn't just a term anymore, it's a reality. In this new game mode, you'll have 10 races to go. The top 10 drivers in points will have their point totals reset, and the chase will begin. Head to the all-new Chase for the Cup feature under Game Modes to experience your own personal Chase for the NASCAR Nextel Cup. Once in this mode, you can adjust your starting position, your opponent's difficulty and starting position, plus many other difficulty settings. The harder you make it for yourself, the higher the reward, as you'll be rewarded skill points based on the difficulty level of your own personal chase. Hero or villain? Intimidate or facilitate? These are the questions that a NASCAR driver faces when out on the track. So it's up to you. Wreck your opponents and drive aggressively and you'll be thought of as a villain. Be fair on the track and pass your opponents cleanly, and you'll be viewed as a hero. So, what difference does it make whether I'm a hero or a villain, you ask? Well, if you're a villain out on the track, you'll have the ability to be a true intimidator and rattle your opponent's cage and open up some racing room. As a hero, you have a greater ability to share draft and a greater ability to earn friendships on the track. Keep an eye out, though, because you'll only be able to enable the Intimidator or Share Draft features once their power bar is completely filled. Have you ever thought that your skilled driving ability has gone unrewarded? Well, the folks at EA Sports are ready to reward your driving ability through the use of the new Skill Point system. As you race, you'll get rewarded for a variety of moves on the track. Head to the My NASCAR screen and select Skill Points to check out the skill points that are available in the game, how many points you have earned, and how many points you've spent. Spent, you say? That's right. You can now spend your skill points on Thunder Plates and receive unlockable items like tracks and paint schemes. The dream has become a reality this year, as you can now take your Xbox online using the Xbox Live service and challenge up to 3 online opponents for a little bumping, banging, and paint swapping. It won't just be the 4 of you out on the track, though. You'll be able to fill the field with computer-controlled opponents if a greater challenge is what you're looking for. This year, we've also added a batch of new Lightning Challenge and Speed Zone scenarios. In Lightning Challenge, you'll be thrown into some of the most exciting and hair-raising situations of the Nextel Cup season. Speed Zone will allow you to hone your skills in all the different racing series. Well, now that you've gotten the rundown on what the latest and greatest features are in this year's game, get out there and begin your own chase for the Cup. And good luck from all of us at EA Sports.
So yeah, there's kind of a lot of shit in this game for me to take care of. Mostly the fight to the top mode, which I'll be doing. I'll also be taking care of the lightning challenges and the dodge speed zone after I finish the career mode. But, like I said, about why I chose Dale Earnhardt as my favorite driver. As you saw in the video, there are Thunder Plays you can unlock by, spending skill points and stuff. Now, I can get a free Thunder Plate just by picking Dale Earnhardt as my favorite driver. So, hey, I've unlocked Dale Earnhardt in the game to drive. Woo! So, that's why I did that. So, what I want to do, actually, is change my favorite driver to who actually was my favorite driver in 2004. Casey Kane. As you know, this was based off the 2004 season of NASCAR, which was the first season to have the fucking playoff system, the chase for the Cup, that I hate. So that's the thing we're going to have to deal with once we get through the career. And let me just go through little settings here. This is just kind of general settings for game modes that aren't the career mode. So we have Rookie, Veteran, Legend, AI difficulty. Can go from 4% to 100% full race length. Blah, blah, blah. Damage, and then multiplayer things. Just have those change those just because. But since Bill ever explained everything else in the game, let's just go ahead straight into the fight to the top mode. So here's the career mode. We can create our own driver. So let me just put in my information here, my driver name. There we go. Age, I'm currently 26. I'm not going to use my actual hometown, so let's go with... Sure, let's go with that. I'll do that. And then team name. Oh, I gotta use this team name if the game will allow me. If there's enough, oops, spaces, which they fucking better be. Spaghetti for... Quad, sweet, it fits. Alright, spaghetti for quad team. Have a couple body types, head shapes, which are everything except head shape number 1 is pretty fucking weird, not gonna lie. So let's go with, there we go, face number 11. For some reason this reminds me of like Fernando Alonso, like present day Fernando Alonso. I don't know why. Let's go with that. And we have our difficulty settings. We can go to normal, advanced, extreme, or a custom, which is what I'm going to use because extreme is not good enough for me. So we're going to do legend difficulty, of course, and we're going to do the longest race length available in the career mode, which is only 25%. So unfortunately for me, probably not for you, only quarter length races in the career mode. Oh well. Driving assist, of course, we're going to have absolutely none. No unlimited fuel and tires. Damage going to be normal, and yellow flags we're going to have turned on. So there we go. Now, time for phone conversations.
This is Ace Moneymaker, and I am your new agent. My boy Ryan Newman tells me that you are quite the hot prospect. Well, listen up, because Ryan's got a Featherlight modified ride, and he wants you to drive it this season. When you're done hanging up the phone, click on Select Event, and you can get your racing career started. You gotta trust me here, this deal is pure gold. I'll be calling you from time to time, so when I call you, I need you to do me a favor and pick up the phone. When you hear the phone ring, press the Y button to answer it. Alright, thanks man, I'll talk to you later. Good luck, buddy.
Alright, yeah, so there's our agent, Ace Moneymaker. So, let me just answer these things.
Hey, it's Ace. This is your race shop. From here, you can view and sign any driving contract offers in any racing series. You can also start up your own race team if you got the money. You can come back here during the season to view current driving contracts or to manage the race teams that you own.
So yeah, just going to be going through all these menus to get all the tutorials from Ace here out of the way. Anyways, here's our race shop. As you see, we are under contract with the number 192 Dodge Classic Red car, apparently owned by Ryan Newman, as he was so impressed by our street race in the Vipers that he decided to give me a NASCAR ride, which is pretty cool. So then we have the other 4 series, and once we earn enough money, we can actually start our own team, which goes to my ultimate goal of this LP, and that is to win each of the 4 championships as an owner-driver. So, yeah, I'm gonna win each championship with my own car, because that's what I want to do. So,
I see you found the season info menu. This is where all the info about the current racing season is stored. So from here, you can check your schedules, your standings, as well as any other pertinent yearly stats.
Yeah, so here's got a lot of information on this menu. We've got our calendar, which shows us all the races we're going to be able to do this year. Our contract history from each season, track performance, current point standings, as well as how many poles during the season. Then here's our message thing. You can rewatch messages. We have our progress meter, which we're already at 1%, I guess, because I don't know, but hopefully I'll get to 100% here, having all the Thunder Plates and track trophies, which yeah, there's trophies in this game. So as you win a race in career mode, you get a trophy in your trophy case. So hopefully I will hopefully that will, I'll fill this all the way up. If I have to, like, if I end up, like, finishing the career before I fill up the trophy case completely, I will do that stuff, like, off-screen, just to have it all filled up. And that's about it. We can edit our driver stats, so all the formalities out of the way. Let's select our event. Hear this from Ace.
It's time to go racing. This is where you access all your race events. You can select the event you want to run here. However, sometimes you might encounter scheduling conflicts and you're going to have choices to make. You can also choose not to participate in an event, but you won't earn any points or money.
Yeah, so just got all the Ace tutorials out of the way. So that'll conclude this first segment, as I just wanted to get through the prologue race and all the menu shenanigans. And next time we'll start this LP proper with our first modified race at the Red Ball Raceway, the Railway 150. So stay tuned tomorrow for that.